Welcome, seekers of the truth, to the Magical Services channel. So this is going to be a most supreme love horoscope for the general collective for the week that is between June 8th through June 14th of this year of 2026. With that said, collective, let's get into your horoscope. So this week's love climate is defined by one overwhelming theme: emotional expansion followed by emotional renewal. The concentration of Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter in Cancer for most of the week creates one of the strongest relationship-oriented signatures of the period. While the moon moves from a dissolving last quarter phase into a new moon by the end of the week. This is not a week about superficial attraction. It is a week about emotional truth, vulnerability, attachment, intimacy, and the future direction of important connections. As the week begins, the moon travels through Pisces while Venus and Jupiter remain tightly aligned in Cancer. There is a heightened sensitivity in the collective love field. Feelings that have been ignored become impossible to suppress. Memories, longing, nostalgia, and unfinished emotional stories may resurface. Existing relationships can experience a powerful increase in emotional bonding. Conversations become softer, more caring, and more nurturing. Singles may find themselves unexpectedly drawn toward individuals who evoke emotional familiarity rather than excitement alone. Attraction is likely to be based upon emotional resonance rather than physical chemistry. The middle of the week intensifies this trend. Mercury continues moving through Cancer alongside Venus and Jupiter, creating a powerful emotional communication signature. Confessions become more likely, hearts become more open. People who have been hesitant to express affection may suddenly feel compelled to reveal their true feelings. This is one of the strongest indicators of meaningful romantic dialogue. Relationships that have been progressing slowly may experience a significant breakthrough. Emotional honesty becomes the catalyst for greater intimacy. However, there is another layer operating beneath the surface. Saturn in Aries introduces questions about commitment, maturity, and personal responsibility. Love cannot simply remain in the realm of fantasy. Emotional desires must eventually meet practical reality. Some individuals may discover that a connection possesses tremendous emotional potential but lacks structural stability. Others may realize that a relationship is capable of becoming much more serious than originally anticipated. The question throughout the week becomes simple: what are you willing to build, not merely feel? And then we have Mars traveling through Taurus, which contributes stability and persistence. Romantic actions are less impulsive and more deliberate. This is not a signature associated with reckless passion. Instead, it favors consistency, reliability, loyalty, and long-term investment. Someone who genuinely cares may demonstrate their affection through actions rather than dramatic declarations. Pay close attention to behavior. This week's most meaningful romantic signals may arrive through consistency rather than words. A particularly important development occurs around June 11th to 12th, when Jupiter changes direction. This shift can act as a turning point within romantic situations. Delays that have been characterized, delays that have characterized a relationship may begin to lift. Emotional clarity becomes stronger. Individuals who have been uncertain about where a connection is heading may begin receiving answers. For some, this manifests as reconciliation. For others, it becomes a realization that a relationship has reached its natural conclusion. In either case, movement replaces stagnation. As the week progresses toward June 13th and 14th, another significant shift emerges. Venus leaves Cancer and enters Leo. The emotional nurturing, protective energy that has dominated the week begins transforming into something more expressive and visible. Love becomes bolder, confidence increases, romantic gestures become more dramatic, Individuals who have been quietly admiring someone may finally decide to step forward and be seen. Attention, admiration, and appreciation become major relationship themes. This Venus transition creates a noticeable change in the romantic atmosphere. Early week energy asks, how do we feel? Late week energy asks, how do we express what we feel? The difference is substantial. Emotional security established earlier in the week now seeks visible expression. Relationships may become more playful, affectionate, creative, and passionate. The approach of the new moon on June 14th represents the culmination of the week's love story. New moons symbolize beginnings. The old emotional cycle reaches completion. Relationship patterns that have been exhausted, or let me put it like this, relationship patterns that have exhausted their usefulness can be released. New opportunities for love, connection, reconciliation, and emotional growth become available. This lunation strongly favors setting intentions regarding relationships and romantic fulfillment. For those already committed, the week favors deeper bonding, honest communication, renewed affection, and future planning. For those navigating uncertainty, hidden truths are likely to emerge. For singles, the strongest opportunities appear through emotionally meaningful interactions rather than casual encounters. The dominant prediction for the week is that emotional clarity replaces emotional confusion. A relationship may deepen, a confession may occur, a reunion may become possible, a new connection may emerge with surprising emotional significance. By the time the new moon arrives, the collective love energy shifts from reflection to creation. The week begins with feeling. It ends with a new romantic chapter waiting to be written. So that's what I have for you today, collective. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like this video or comment this video or share this video or hype this video or subscribe to our channel so you get first dibs on future uploads. And of course, all those actions would help me greatly grow this supreme channel of ours. And all those actions would indeed be appreciated. Make sure to check out the offer in the description box. It is pretty awesome. And also, I thank you very much for being here. I thank you very much for supporting our channel. And yeah, until the next time, blessings.